Hello you guys, and welcome back with me, T Vision, for your energy of the month. This is for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And as I told everybody before, I did not post in Cancer season, all my signs before you, because it was just a lot of planetary movement, and it was a lot of emotional things that I felt like you could just handle on your own, because you become more stronger for it when you completely have to figure something out on your own. So, and I had my piece of the pie, believe that. But we are in Leo season, and Leo season is about that action, can be about anger too. So whatever you choose, but I'd rather be getting things out in a season where there is forward movement. You have no choice but to face the reality and move forward. Okay, so first card will be your chakra card, and this will be telling you the main energy you will be vibrating in the month of August 2019. It's something you can definitely learn from, grow from, or tap into. Okay, so we can get a clear focus on this card, and this is possessions. So my Pisces, who is possessed over you, or who are you possessive over? But however, the whole month of August, Pisces, you will be focused on your finance, your assets, and the things of your, or what you consider your treasures, the things that belongs to you or your belongings. So you can be talking about your possessions. You are concerned with your stability. Some of you guys need to be more grounded. And this is the number 7. It talks about lucky you. But however, it talks about you needing to do some internal resolution. You need to go inside and to make sure your insides are cleaned up, so what you reflect or what you out of portray can match up what's on the inside of you. Because sometimes you can be so lucky and things can come to you so easily that it can be a little tainted. It can be a outer version of fears rather than of the path you're supposed to be on. Okay, so you can be so lucky that certain things can attach to you, and then it can become a possession, or you can become possessive, but however, whatever, you are mainly concerned on the things that belongs to you, which is your finance, your treasures, the things you deem that is your treasures, your belongings, and your assets. Okay, and you definitely want to be an asset and not a liability in cases. Okay, this is red, so this is your root chakra. Let's talk about what will happen when it's imbalanced, out of balance, overactive, or the things you can do to ground yourself. This is talking about grounding yourself, your stability, your survival instincts are kicking in right now. Hold on one moment. And things of that nature. Okay, so your base chakra talk about the material world, the physical, your body, your survival, your instincts, your security, you grounding, your ability to take action. This is definitely an action card. So Pisces, it's no longer you dreaming about anything. If you're concerned about something, if you're concerned about your finance, if you're concerned about your assets, if you're concerned about the things that are in your life, the things that belongs to you, you have to take action whatever the area of concern is. Okay, it also talks about archetypes, the Earth Mother, and it also talks about being the victim. I don't believe in victims. I mean, you literally can be the victim, but however, I believe things happen to you to make you stronger. If something happened, it needed to happen because it's some things that you're not aware of. It's some things that you don't want to really pay attention to. So that's why you can become a victim and rather that healing aspect, which is that Earth Mother of Father. Okay. It also talks about the ability to be patient when it's in balance. The ability to organize, to be organized, and to be motivated. It talks about your strength, your sense of belonging, feeling proud of your heritage and your family, feeling secure and stable, trusting in the universe. When it's in balance, it talks about the mind and body feel connected. It's talking about connections with the community, your community, the ability to meet your survival needs and to function on a day-to-day basis, Pisces. It talks about you being prosperity, or you being prosperous, or you reaching prosperity. The ability to manifest your goals clearly, Pisces. Connected to reality. What I tell you, no fantasy. Reality of situations. Feeling the right to be on earth. Feeling connected to the earth and nature. Feeling fit. Healthy and strong. Your balance, your eating habits. Just being grounded in everything you have going on. But when it's out of balance, you are dysfunctional in the physical. Organs governed by the chakra, which is blood disorders, your feet, you have leg problems, you have bowel movement problems, you have a problem with jealousy, you have a fear about security and your safety. You are mainly focused on the material possessions and wealth. Like, I just gotta be wealthy, I gotta be wealthy. No, you don't. Prosperity and wealthy come from having everything in order around you, being grounded, being stable, being secure, and having that all the way around you, not just you and you only, Pisces. Okay? It talks about you being selfish. It talks about the greed. When it's in balance, it's talking about the inability to let go of the past. You can't forgive nothing, yourself, people. It talks about self-indulgence and denial of your basic needs. It talks about addictions. You being addicted to the wrong things, out of touch with reality, feeling unstable and restless, feeling limited by family values, responsibilities that are put upon you about honoring certain things. But if you want to get this chakra in order, you can affirm, I am connected to all of life. I am grounded, safe, and secure. You can affirm my physical needs and they are abundantly met. You can affirm the earth supports me. Okay, any activities you want to do to get this in balance, you connect with the earth in your community. Anything physical, grounded, like working out, being close to the earth, such as yoga, barefoot, tribal dancing, walking, sitting in nature, camping, or gardening. Also, you can bring any creative into the material world, such as doing art or writing. Okay, them are certain things can bring the base chakra into balance. All right, so we're gonna put that here, and we're gonna pull your universal card that I'm going to read at the end of this reading to let you know what the universe have to say to you after I said my piece. All right, see what the universe have to say to Pisces, August 2019. They want to give you a whole stack. What's going on, Pisces? What you're listening to and what you're not listening to. Let's see. Let's pull it. It says it has a lot of blue and it has a lot of purple. So the universe is definitely trying to communicate with you, trying to unblock the things you need to do, and it's saying you to live in your truth. Okay, you to honor yourself. Angel over me. So angels are watching over you as you sleep, Pisces. They are helping you with your base chakra, with you feeling grounded, with your security, with your assets, with your finance. It's helping you be more grounded. It's helping you to understand what is a treasure, what is not a treasure. It's helping you to understand how to balance your checkbook, how to protect the things you invest in. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we got creativity, and they want you to unlock your creativity, unlock your truth, speak your truth. They don't want you to be harsh in your communication. They don't want you to be aggressive in your communication. They want you to be humble. They want you to talk it out. They want you to use your imagination. They want you to express how you feel. They want you to live in your passions. And above all, they want you to be original. No attaching to nothing. Attach to the things that you need to do and solely you need to do for yourself. but in a very creative way. The universe with the number 3-5 is the number 8. It's really talking to you. And the 8 is represent, again, finance and stability. Your creativity is going to lead to your finance. When you can just break out and do your own original thing, go after your passions, you're going to see how it open up a whole new world for you, Pisces, for that being at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to be vibrating your base chakra. So look it up, all right? Let's get into your reading. The first card out will describe what will be going on in the whole month, and everything else will be clarified, all right? Let's see what's going on with my Pisces, August 2019. Oh, jumped out. But you have to be on Neptune, huh? 7 of Cups, Neptunian energy. You are daydreaming. You have a lot of options when it comes to love, or you have to make a decision when it comes to you really living in your true passions with the lovers, with you really honoring you and what your heart desire is. Not what you think you should do, not what you think people want you to do, not what you think like that. If you really want to see the fruits of your labor, you with the 9 of Pentacles and be self-sufficient the way you want to be, you have to live out your dreams. So you're dreaming, you're fantasizing. Yes, you have options in the month of August, but being in fantasy land too long, you need to be grounded, okay? So, but you have a lot of different things on the table. You have a lot of creative ideas, creative ventures. You have a lot of things that you want to do. So it's about grounding your fantasy and your dreams this month, okay? What could be your opposition? Looking at the reality of the situation. Let's get out of fantasy land, Pisces. We got to ground ourselves. Like, I want a big house. Or I want to do this. I want to do that. I do this and do that. But the universe is letting you know you're fantasizing more than you grounding yourself. You're giving yourself more options, or you have a lot of options, but it's nothing grounded. Work on that, Pisces. It's nothing wrong with you living in your element and daydreaming, but you have to put actions behind your plans, point, period, blank, this month. We in Leo season, we calling for that action. We out of Cancer season, which all the energy will subside by the middle of the month. So we'll see what coincides by the middle of the month of this reading, all right? So what's the opposition? Oh, it don't want to come out. The King of Cups. So you can be dealing with a Pisces as yourself, Cancer, or Scorpio, but again, taking that leap of faith and grounding yourself. Like, you can be emotionally involved in too many situations. You need emotional. So your opposition is really becoming emotionally balanced. Grounding yourself in the situations. Don't manipulate and tell people what they want to hear. Don't even put a mask on and tell yourself what you want to hear. You need to manage your emotions. All right, you need to just go ahead, make a decision, and take a leap of faith and see where the universe will take you. Follow your passions and your dreams. So your opposition will be controlling the element, like controlling yourself, controlling that element and putting yourself on firm grounding, Pisces. You're doing a lot of dreaming, you know, and we'll see what else come out. That's coming out very clearly. Speaking your truth, honoring what you really desire. Right now you got your hands in a lot of things, Pisces, and the universe is telling you, ground yourself in your creativity and your passion. Take the necessary actions to what you really want. Don't just dream it. Don't fantasize it. Don't wish, I want to do this, I want to do it, Pisces. So the universe calling your bluff this month. Do it. But the number one thing is get a hold of that, or your emotions. Foundation. 10 of Swords. It's some things that is very detrimental to you. Number one is your thinking, especially if you're thinking negative of certain things, especially if a situation came to an end, or you need to bring it to an end. Or people have literally, you feel like, have backstabbed you. And you got a lot of dreams and goals that you want to do. Or you feel like it's a relationship, or many situations, you fantasizing and you daydreaming about things you need to bring to an end, things that have came to an end, things that people did to you, the losses that you had, especially when they come. You feel like you gave your all, you felt like you was committed, you felt like You know, you were loyal and, you know, things still did not turn out the way that you wanted, Pisces. I can understand that. But now we at a 10. We at the end of the heartache, the pain, the trials and the tribulations. Now it's time to walk in your truth and see things for what they are with the sun. The universe have exposed people, things, places, situations, even your own indiscretions, even your own daydreaming, not facing reality. Okay, at this point, you are starting to realize what you truly love, what you're truly passionate about. You know the real. With this owl in the background, regardless of the trials and tribulations, you done wised up. Point, period, blank. What you're going to do with this newfound information, but you know what you need to do. Okay, especially when it comes to a relationship that is close to your heart, that you know you need to walk towards, but let's not kid yourself. Or you know you need to handle. You're trapped in your head, or you think you're trapped in a situation, or you're trapped in your head about things that's being said, things that happen, or your own guilt, Pisces. I see, like I said, painful things that have happened. You going through your transitions, but it's time to face up to the reality and let's do some things. Let's take action. Let's take action on situations. All right, in the past, what happened? You know, you was definitely going towards something you love, or someone was coming towards you. Another, again, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone who you are very connected to, because there's so many cups here. You feel like it's a love offer that you do want to go after, that you do want to offer. And on the flip note, there have been spiritual messages that has been coming in about a situation that has ended, about something that needed to end, something somewhere you feel something need to end and something is beginning. You don't daydream about it enough. You don't fantasize about it enough. It's something you're very connected to. You have been receiving spiritual messages. You have been receiving spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts has been heightened. Your creativity is really trying to speak to you and come through. You've been very patient, or somebody been very patient with you and waiting on their ships to come in, and you've been daydreaming and waiting for your ships to come in. And for the Pisces that's been applying actions, you've been waiting just to have a break from the trials and tribulations. You know, when you feel like you just bring love to the situation, it shouldn't be no argument, no disagreement, no none of that. But it is. So you just being patient and waiting for your ships to come in. Because the universe sure is calling you to make a judgment call so you can have a new beginning, Pisces. But the universe is waiting on you. They need you to not dream about it and not to want to fantasize and offer this love. They need you to do it. They need you to change, you know, what's going on in your head. The world. Again, wrapping up a cycle, completing a cycle so you can enter and continue to migrate into this successful phase into your life. Doors are opening. The universe are opening doors, but they want to make sure that you are crystal clear. You are crystal clear when you pray. You need to really have some rest and recuperation to situations. You need to definitely disconnect from some situations. It's a sword here that's left, and it's going to be a new beginning, and communication is going to be forced upon you, or you're going to do it freely. But you know, Pisces, you know which situations or what situation you need to wrap up for you can bring in the success. You know what actions you need to apply for you can bring in the ultimate success. I'm going to see how this unfolds. By the middle of the month, I see you building. Back to possessions. You still holding on to your feelings, to yourself, to how your money. But I see you're building and you focus on your stability. You're grounding yourself. By the middle of the month, we got a pentacle now. All right? You're grounding yourself by the middle of the month. Someone, again, you may still be possessive, holding on to a situation, and someone still may be holding on to you. How you seen in the situation? But you being patient, you weighing out your options. People see you as, you know, trying to make time trying to make time. Trying not to waste your time. They look at you as being very patient before you invest in anything. All right? Especially in a new situation, especially before you talk or communicate anything. You need to heal. They see you as still needing to heal. Sometimes it break people heart when you separate from them, when you're trying to heal yourself, and when you're trying to understand the things you need to do for yourself. Because you are focused on your possessions, your assets, your finance. Okay? Regardless of the options that you have, you are focused on your dreams. You focus on wrapping things up and ending terrible situations. You have a lover in mind. You really do, Pisces, with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You're going towards them regardless of the situation you're in. Yes, you are going to end some things and begin some things. What's in your environment, what's coming towards you. Regardless of how the cookie crumbles, someone is going to feel heartbroken. Someone going to feel sad. Someone do not want you to leave. Someone don't want you to separate from them, Pisces. What's unknown to this situation that you may not even know? You have to make a decision. You have, or you know, or you may not know, that you are at crossroads. You have two paths you can travel down, okay? You need to make a concrete plan, my Pisces, and you need to move on your plan. You need to listen to intuition. See that cat there? The world, a new world is opening up to you. And you know it. And you have to make a decision on what path to travel down. Or continue to travel down. Continue to travel down the path that you want to, or it's something you've been thinking about. Some business you need to tend to, some things you've been holding on to. Maybe nobody knows it, but to each Piscean, you know what you need to do. You know where you need to offer your love. You know where you need to go. You know what's going on. And you know it's also going to be some pain and some heartbreak when you go to communicate the truth in your heart. Now, by the end of the month, if you can ground yourself, but if that's your dreams and you can take action behind your dreams and you can end things successfully, and you can be focused and move in on your desired goal, what will happen by the end of August? Because I see you building. Okay, you will be able to take a leap of faith and do what you need to do for your spiritual growth, for yourself, and to move on your new path in life. You're going to take a leap of faith by the end of the month. You're going to be able to wrap up. You're going to learn the lessons. You're like, listen, hard. You know, I was in my feelings with the Four of Cups for a long time, but I took that universal cup. I took that leap of faith. Yes, it was other situations that was in front of me, but I did not lose sight. I held on. It may seem like I was holding on to something, but no, I knew it had to come to an end. You know, I knew I needed to move to the transition. So I knew I need to set wrong or right, okay? So let's look deeper into the situation, then we're going to move on to strictly love, see what's going on. So let's clarify some things. Let's clarify Seven of Cups. Yes, you're trying to have strength to move on your dreams, inner strength, inner courage, to remove any falsehood, to face the reality of situations. Also to humble yourself while you go after the things that you want. King of Cups, clarify. See, with the Knight of Cups, it's somewhere you know you want to go. You know, you're done with all the manipulating, being cunning, if that's what you're doing. You know what you want. And it's another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who's just loving as you. Ten of Swords. Ooh, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So maybe you ending things with a water sign and going to another water sign. Yes, you ending things and offering a relationship or commitment to someone else, Pisces. In the past, you knew where you were going. You knew where you wanted to offer your cup, your love, your time, your affection. You knew this. You knew where you want to reconcile. You knew where you wanted to be, Pisces, despite of what's going on. And when it comes to job, you knew a job was going to end, and you knew you was going to have a new beginning elsewhere. You knew your life was going in a whole different direction. Despite if someone was possessive over you or not, you knew in your head, the world, you was working on a plan the whole time. Four of Pentacles, you knew you was going to step up and be the leader. Even though you was holding on probably to a fire sign individual or have that heavily in their chart, which is the Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Three of Swords. Cards fell. Yes, you had a lot of anxiety. Yes, it was a lot of fighting, going back and forth, fighting with people, going back and forth with people, having a lot of worries and concern that someone was doing that with you, fighting with you, stressing you out because they didn't want a situation to come to an end. Look at this. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, but it came to an end. They was going to win by any means necessary with the Five of Swords. They felt defeated by this. But what happened? Three of Swords again, but they knew you had to be separated. They knew that. They knew they was bringing toxicity to the situation, or they knew that they were being possessive over you. They was addicted to you, Pisces. They love your time and your attention, or attention they can get with you. But also they knew you were going to walk away, or they had to walk away. And guess what? I'm telling you right now, if it's something that you know, something that needed to end, or something that you know you need to put an end to, and it don't match your energy, point, period, blank, this person, the universe shook this up. I don't care how much you possessive over a person, how much you trying to fight, how much you playing mind games, and you don't want to leave. The universe is going to come in. Whatever meant to be is going to be and going to tear it up. But that is very painful and heartbreaking on this situation. Something that needed to end, Pisces. And it's going to come to an end, but in the long run, you're going to have a peace of mind about it. And I guarantee you that. So let's look at your new beginning by the end of the month. Moving in September, you're moving towards your new beginning. It's going to bring you happiness. You like, look, the truth, my heart has spoken. Seven of Pentacles. So you knew what you wanted to invest in, even though it was a long time coming for you to make this decision. Or people look at you being indecisive, but you knew where you wanted to build. You knew. Two of Wands, unexpected. You had a plan for a new beginning, a passionate new beginning with a person you are passionate about. All right, go on, Pisces. Even though it look like you confused, or someone think you confused, or you and Neptune, whatever people think, you have it under control. You have a plan, Pisces. So joke's on you when it comes to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anywhere you have it in your chart, because you are working hard on something. You are listening to the spirit. It just don't look like it, but you are. All right, for my single Pisces, good job. That was magnificent. That was like, see, you freeing yourself and you staying optimistic about your love life. It's time to take back control of your life, and that's what you're doing, even though it may not seem like it, but that is exactly what Pisces is doing. And for my couple, so when you take back control of your life, and that's you will have control of your life. And the more positive you think, regardless of the situation, the more positive will come in your life. For my couple, say very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. There is some deception here. Someone wearing a false mask. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Someone is wearing a false mask, Pisces. They're telling you they want to restore the honeymoon, enjoy the vista together, but someone is, is attracted to a reconciliation with someone else. Someone in the past is returning. Wait, Pisces. Let's see what we can do about this. A new love. I can't make this up. Children, playfulness. Someone inner child want to go somewhere else, or someone want to go somewhere where they have kids with someone else, and that's their true love. And they're wearing a false mask, but their love life, the universe is having their love life shook. So maybe this is what is pain, where someone is holding on, but the universe says, I have a new path for them. So what should the other person do who's being loved? Pay attention to the red flags and understand that this unrequited love is going to lead you to what you're passionate about, and you getting to know someone else, and you got to trust in the universe. That's for the other person who's dealing with Pisces in a committed relationship. You knew it was coming to an end. You knew. Some of you guys even knew this person and wanted to offer something to someone else. But the angels are watching over you, Pisces. For the single ones that's going to this transitions, for any ones that going to this transition. But I see you building your business. You're taking control. You controlling your vices. You know what you want, and you going after it, period. You know what your possessions are. You know what belongs to you. You know what you want to do. So let's read your message. It's a protection card. Angel wings surround you. Trust. Replace fear with love. You are eternally held, safe within the arms of the angels. They know what you want. They are guiding you. This is their path. They just want you to be creative. Walk in your power. Don't let nobody take it from you. Your visualizations is coming to live in the now and watch love be multiplied. You are being guided and manifestations are coming through. All right, my Pisces. Whatever this thing that you're getting through, hold tight, hold strong. Continue to work on yourself and move in the direction of the spirit and where you will find the most happiness. It's your choice. You could be living in misery or you could be happy beyond your wildest imagination. But it's your choice to take that leap of faith. See you in September to see how it unfolds. Bye.